Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be discussing this bad boy. This is what's in my kit complexion bag. So I'm going to show you everything that I take on set with me when I'm doing photo shoots, TV commercials, celebrities, or even bridal clients, or just a regular person. Let's start. So I actually love using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid Underneath Foundation, especially if I'm going for a dewy finish. This really gives you the most beautiful, natural, yet radiant look. So I love this. This is in the shade Champagne Pop. Next up is Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter for Superstar Youth Glow. I really like using this so far. I'm not sure if I'm going to buy the other shades because I really do like Champagne Pop and Opal. Okay, so these two are Liquid Face Illuminators by Laura Mercier. They are amazing. They have a dropper application, so you can use them and mix them in with foundations to give them a more luminous glow. I really love these. Okay, now going on to primers. I really love Wet n Wild's Dewy Photo Focus Face Primer. I don't care if this is $3. It performs sometimes even better than my Becca and Charlotte Tilbury and Laura Mercier. It just works so well underneath a matte foundation. So I keep this with me everywhere I go, and I recommend that everybody pick this up. I also really like Smashbox Photo Finish. This is the original one in brand new packaging. It's great. I use it to just smooth and blur all my clients depending on how big their pores are, etc. For pores, I really love my Professional. This really just blurs everything out on the skin. It leaves me a flawless canvas, and it kind of fills in all the pores. It just works very well, and it layers well. You can even mix this into your foundation to give you a more smoother blur. So I really love using the Professional by Benefit. This is the Stila primer. It's the white one. It is very basic, so it gives you just a good canvas, and that's it. There's nothing really fancy about it. I use this if I'm afraid someone's gonna get an allergic reaction or if someone has sensitive skin. So this is the one I use. I love using this primer on clients who have hyperpigmentation, who have some skin issues, some discoloration. So this kind of just balances everything right when I start and helps me cover everything. So this is a great oil-free primer. This is the hydrating primer from Smashbox. It just instantly hydrates the skin and makes it look a little bit more healthier and youthful. So I really like this. It just hydrates. There's nothing else this does for me. So this is my YSL Top Secrets primer. It's just great for adding moisture and glow into the skin. This is some eye cream by Purity. This is in the wrong place. This is supposed to be in my skin kit. This is supposed to be my skin kit as well, but it kind of got put here by accident yesterday. This is my Caudalie Vino Pure Skin Perfecting Serum. So this just gives you an ultimate matte skin to work with. So this is great for when you're going for that matte, very matte editorial look. This is going to really help you. So again, this is in the wrong place. This is the Bobbi Brown Intensive Skin Supplement. I really like this because it just gives you a lot of hydration instantly. It's great for older clients since it just helps the makeup not settle so much into wrinkles or pores. So this is fabulous. For setting powder, I have the Ben 9 Neutral Set Colorless Powder and then the Banana Luxury Powder. I also have my Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, which is my staple and my go-to. And I also have that in medium deep. Next, let's talk about concealers. Here I have my Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealers. I have them in all shades, but I only like to use these shades just to kind of ease up my kit. I don't want too much in it, but I do like that if I don't want to layer too much makeup on my client. It just kind of works as a foundation and concealer, and that's it. This is my Vuset's Tahiti palette. So this houses all of my favorite concealers that I've depotted. We've got some MAC, we've got some Tom Ford, and then we've got some Graftobian for the deeper complexions, so that's great. Another one of my favorites is my Bobbi Brown concealer palette slash foundation palette. This is the third one I've bought in the last 5 years. A favorite. It's just a staple. As you can see, I don't really use the foundation side too much, but I do like to use the concealers because they're very creamy. So these NARS Natural Radiant Foundations are fabulous. They apply so well on the skin. They blend seamlessly. They layer so well. They just have a beautiful, natural, and radiant finish. It's one of my favorite foundations of all time, and I have all the shades in here. It's definitely my go-to product when I'm doing a bridal, or it's just all around. It works for everything. But I do have various other foundations that I will show you that I take on different occasions. For my concealers, my tried and true are my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealers. I have every shade. They're absolutely phenomenal. I've repurchased them multiple times over the year since they launched. They're amazing. I typically go through the lightest one and the light medium one the fastest. The next concealer that I really love, as you can see, I really use them, is my Becca Aqua Luminous concealers. They are amazing. I take the tags off just so I can see what color they are when I'm looking from above. And then I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers. These are fabulous. Again, I took off the tops just so I can see the colors. These are fabulous because they work so well underneath the eye. It doesn't really crease. It doesn't really give me a hard time. It gives me an airbrush finish instantly. So I really, really love using those concealers. So now getting into, now let's put all of this back. And let's get into my powders. So for powders, let's start off with these. These are my NARS Wanted palettes. These are my favorite and most used palettes. These are the blush palettes. Absolutely beautiful. NARS Wanted 1 and NARS Wanted 2. This is great for a deeper complexion, a lighter complexion. This is just my blush kit. This is all I need to make you look alive. For a more blinding highlight, some of my brides really like a blinding highlight. I really love using Artist Couture and the Diamond Glow Powder in Conceited. It's my favorite shade. So this is the Becca Under Eye Brightening Powder. This is fabulous, especially for just a finishing touch. This is going to create a brighter under eye. Some brides and some people really like that look recently, so that's why I have this in my kit. So these are my Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powders. They are fabulous. They just leave such a beautiful airbrushed look on the face. Very soft and blurred. I really like to go over foundation with this. I sometimes contour with it. I sometimes highlight with it. It depends on the client and it depends on what look I'm trying to go for. Next, let's talk about my favorite highlighters ever. These are the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfectors. I have them in my favorite shades. I have them in Opal. Let me tell you, because I know you guys care about this. Okay, so my highlighting shades are Topaz, Rose Gold, Opal, and Moonstone. So those are my go-tos for highlighting and my Artist Couture. So I really like bronzing as well a lot. So I love using my Becca bronzers. I have Bali Sands, Capri Coast, and Bondi Sands. So those are my favorites of that. So you guys must have been wondering what these are. These are little like Velcro things that you just slide and put on your client's hair so it doesn't fall onto the makeup. Just works really well. I have these all over my kit, so there's probably one in every container. So this bad boy is pretty dirty because I used them yesterday. So this is my full coverage kit. So I change my foundation based on what I'm doing that day. If I'm going on TV or I'm doing some TV stuff, commercials, I use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundations because they work well. And I make sure to set and blot with the NARS Soft Velvet Loose Powder. They are fabulous. I have all the shades and all the shades of these. They're great. They're my go-tos. As you can see, they get used a lot, used and abused a lot, but they really put the work in. You're going to get full coverage instantly. No flashbacks, nothing. This is just my recipe for success. So the Makeup Forever Ultra HD and the NARS Velvet Loose Powders. So that's for my full coverage kit. So you can see it says full coverage. Okay, now let's go to my natural light kit. So this is my foundation kit for natural lighting. I haven't cleaned it since the last time I used it, which is horrible. So this is my matte luminous foundations. I love using these foundations whenever we're shooting outside. This is the Dior Forever Undercover 24-hour full coverage foundation. I have all the shades and I absolutely find them phenomenal. They just look so youthful and glowy on the skin, especially if I'm going to shoot. If I'm doing younger skin or trying to make someone more youthful, this is the foundation I go for. I also really like the Givenchy Matte Semi Velvet foundations. They are fabulous. They do the same exact thing as this. Just depends on which I feel like using that day. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's my Pro Complexion kit with the 2 add-ons of my foundations depending on the day. That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Stay tuned again soon. I will be uploading a second part to this to go through all of my eyeshadows, all of my eye products, then my skincare, and then my lashes, and then everything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and until next time, be unapologetically you. Thanks. Bye.